This is our word wall activity. So this is something you might want to do at home if you have the space. I'll give you an alternative in a second if this isn't going to be something that works for you. But just have a look. This is something we always had at the school, was a word wall. So we set up the letters on the top and the bottom. So we have all the letters here. I also have marked with these little circles the vowels. So we talked a lot about vowels and the letter sound and the sounds they make, because they always make two sounds. And what we did is, as we practiced and learned some words, we would put them on our word wall, and then we would play little games on the word wall too. So they really enjoyed that kind of activity. But I'm thinking at home, one of the best ways to also track if your child is learning the words is to go ahead and play those games that we've done in the past, but also then just kind of quickly, as you think that they know them, you can flip through just doing sort of a quick flip and a flashcard activity. And if they know them, you don't necessarily have to keep playing the games with them, so that you can kind of move on to newer words. And that's what we'll be doing soon. So just trying to get us caught back up to where we were. I'm not going to put all the words up right away. So I'm going to start with June, and I'm just going to show that this is what I would do just to make sure, after we've practiced and played a lot of games, just to ensure that she knew the words that we're going to put up there. I would just go over them so to know that she can quickly say them and identify them. So June, go ahead. What's that word?
You, seed, love, up, weed, I.
Okay, so we're going to stop there because we've been through this with June before. So I know that she knows all the words in my hand. Let's say these are the words that, well, she does not quite sure of. I would keep those aside, and so I can keep playing games with them and using them. So I'm going to put these ones up on the word wall, and June, maybe you can help me. So she knows that the words go, where would the word you go on the word wall, June?
In the Y.
Under the letter Y. So she's going to put them up on the word wall. I'll do them at the same time. Go ahead, June. You can put them up. So I have the word we, so I'm going to put we up. And June, we're going to put it under the Y. Yep, perfect. And I would go under I. You can go ahead, June, keep putting yours up. So you can see that after they're up, and I probably, I'll just stuff. Excuse me, June. I'm going to stop there just so you can see June can keep going, putting things on the word wall. But then I might play some games with them too, just so that even though they were quite familiar with them, it's good to remind them. This also works as a great tool when they're writing. They can look up if they're not sure if you're asking them to write a sentence, or they can look up and say, oh, I know how to write I see, and then maybe it's a butterfly. They might need some help with that part, but they can use the word wall as a tool in their writing as well. So thanks, June, for putting those up. You can put the rest up too. So I'm going to let you know another alternative as well, because like I said, you may not have the space for this. I did put the letters on the website if you want to print them, or you can always just use paper and write it out by hand. Same with the words. You can print more words off the website, or again, just write them down. Again, the ones that they're familiar with should go up there. Everybody also had a yellow or a green duotang like this that got sent home with some of their personal items a few weeks ago. And inside this particular duotang is lined paper with the letters. It's in alphabetical order, so it goes A to Z. And what you'll see there is most of the boys and girls would have put their words in it. So again, as they learned their words, they would put it in their word book. This acts as a sort of word book for writing, but also kind of emphasizes the words that they already know, so that every time they actually learn a word, they get to put it in their book. Now, because we used it a little bit differently at school, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll put, you might need to just highlight the words that have already been written in there to make sure they know them. So if they have the word under the A, they had at, you might highlight it with a different color so you know that they knew it, because there are words already written in the books. Like I said, you can use those for writing and just keeping track of how they're doing. And so if you have any questions, let me know.